all I was trying to do, if I'm posting content, I'm telling women, I'm telling men, take accountability, have a real, really when you heal, in all your relationships, take accountability, take accountability. If I'm not taking accountability, I'm a hypocrite. If I don't sit in that seat and I'm telling people to sit in that seat, then I am a hypocrite. Right? And so in my mind, I'm saying to myself, okay, Sam, I went into that thing. I prayed to God. I said, God, what do you want me to do? God said, be authentic.
Meet the Chameleon, a master of deception. She possesses charisma that could charm anyone, looks that captivate, and the art of persuasive communication.
4 ways women lose a good man and how you can avoid it. Pay attention. Let's get into it, ladies. Men, correct me if I'm wrong. Taking them for granted. A man been so good to you for so long, you no longer see the value in them, the value in how they treat you. Not communicating well or effectively, like expecting men to read our minds and getting mad when they can't. Being dismissive about how you make him feel, or being overly defensive in response to how he feels. Basically, not liking being held accountable for your actions and how you've made that man feel. Last but not least, being selfish and unwilling to compromise.
But beneath her alluring facade lies a web of manipulation. In this eye-opening journey, we'll unveil the secrets of the chameleon's world, exposing the truth hidden behind the mask of charm.
And it's great to see everybody. Y'all can tell that today is a little different. I decided to come on, and not a lot of people do this, but they come on with no makeup on. And so today I was like, let me just, it's going to be one of them episodes where I didn't want to do too much. I didn't want to go too far. Again, you guys, I am not going to tolerate any negativity on my platform. There's enough negativity in the world. That's not what Love Samantha Lee is about. So I will be blocking and rebuking on a whole nother level. Like, don't play with me. Like, I'm not. But yes, so I am going live. Thank you guys. Y'all like the all natural look? Y'all like the all natural look? Y'all like? Oh, okay. Okay. Don't. All right. Well, then that's good then. That's good then. Okay.
In today's video, we delve into the enigmatic world of the chameleon, a person who often changes their beliefs or behavior to please others or achieve success. What makes the chameleon so fascinating is her ability to seamlessly adapt, utilizing her charisma, looks, and communication skills to achieve her goals. In this case, we'll focus on a female chameleon, Tyrese's ex-wife, Samantha Lee, showcasing how she leverages her natural attractiveness to manipulate situations.
Okay, so I go on to Hardly Initiated, which y'all at this point, Hardly Initiated interview, I would be absolutely ridiculous if I if I didn't address it, because it's definitely the elephant in the room. One on Hardly Initiated. And my whole goal of that Hardly Initiated interview was completely taking accountability for my part and how I would have done things differently. Now, some of those clips were completely taken out of context. There was only it was a 2.5 hour interview. If you have not seen it already, go see it all the way through. Most people took the 2 20-second, 10-second clips that were clipped out and obviously created a stir and a buzz, which is what it's supposed to. It's the culture right now. But if you really watch the content, my whole point and my whole goal of that particular interview was for me to basically share what I would have done differently.
Well, this is exactly what we did. We watched the full 2-hour interview, just like we read Brittany Renner's book, so you don't have to. Just like we watched the Barbie movie, so you don't have to. And like we always say, women always tell on themselves. Just let them talk long enough. And often it's in the things they do not say that expose them as chameleons. Let's talk about it. Now it's time for us to get into this and do what we gotta do. Because we manning, we.
And I'm going to go over what those things were. First thing I said was that at the time of certain things, I when I filed, I filed in the heat of a moment. I was very, very hurt. I was very, very angry. I never said I regretted my whole decision. What I did say was I regretted doing it in a moment where I was emotionally intoxicated. If I could take that back, I would. That doesn't mean I regretted the decision. I regretted doing it in a moment where I was highly emotional and I was not on with people that would give me wise counsel.
At first glance, her statement appears compelling because we all know accountability is a woman's kryptonite. But you heard it from her own mouth. She does not regret the decision. Let's take it a step further.
You don't win when a family is broken apart. I think Jay-Z said this. He's like, nobody wins when the family feuds.
Yeah.
When you get lawyers involved, and there was a therapist that was speaking to both me and him, a marital therapist at the time, that when I told him my decision, he was like, when you get lawyers involved, it gets ugly. He told me that. And, I didn't even realize, I don't think I even realized how ugly it would get, and like I said, if I could walk back in time, sometimes I battle with myself about that. But at that time, I thought I was doing the right thing or the best thing. I didn't know how ugly it could get.
Aha, like I always say, focus on the information that's consistent. She made the decision to get lawyers involved. She was informed how ugly it could get. Even though she says nobody wins in court, she is still in court. Why is she still in court? Check this out.
And I did. I took full accountability. I did not talk about anything with my particular, the in-depth part of my relationship, or, what led me to the decision of divorce. I didn't talk about any of the specifics. I'm not going to. I've always said that is not something I will ever address out of respect to my child's father, because regardless, we have a child, and I never, ever, ever want to be anywhere where I'm bad-mouthing him. I just don't think that that's the way to do it. We've already gone through a lot, so it's not for me to bad-mouth him in any way, shape, or form, which is why that interview was all about me just looking back, and hopefully somebody can get, if they're on that situation and they're considering divorce, they're considering certain things. There are certain things that I want people to take from that, so that hopefully you can make a good decision, the best decision for your situation.
Samantha Lee practices selective accountability. She only came on that show to tell you what she wants you to know. That's why in this 2-hour interview, there is no mention of the reason or reasons why she's still in court. Check this out.
Our divorce is finalized. So there's a lot of things going out there, but our divorce is finalized. We are not, that's that. It is not final. It is finalized.
She wanted a divorce. She got a divorce. It's finalized. Why is she still in court? Because she wants something else. Guess what that is?
So if you had people in your ear at the time, they must be still in your ear, because you're still trying to get $20,000 a month for a 5-year-old. You make $160,000 a year on your own.
We have a problem with Samantha Lee's content focused on helping others, particularly her male audience. The issue lies in her lack of transparency about her ongoing court case, which is crucial for men to protect themselves from similar situations. If she were to reveal that she's in court seeking $20,000 a month for a 5-year-old daughter, while already earning $160,000 a year, her motives will be perceived as questionable and unreasonable. Let's take it a step further.
And if you really are suddenly caring about the effects that you've had on me and your family, why don't you sit these lawyers off of me? Call your lawyers right now and tell them that everything that you're still trying to get right now, you don't want it no more. $20,000 a month for a child? Our prenup says no alimony. Our prenup said everything that the prenup said. You're trying to crack the prenup. And it's been 3 years of it. I should have never hired an attorney. I had a prenup. Everything that I was supposed to give you in the prenup, I gave it to you. You want more. And it's been 3 years.
She willingly signed a prenuptial agreement. Chameleons have a plan. She is aware that prenups can be challenged in court, and there are instances where judges may invalidate or modify them. However, Tyrese's prenup appears to be airtight, and her legal efforts to challenge it have been unsuccessful. Consequently, this court case has extended over 3 long years. Now, the question arises, if she were truly an accountable person, why hasn't she contacted her lawyers and informed them that she no longer wishes to pursue her original demands? The answer to this question lies in the following clip.
You've hired 3 law firms trying to suck me dry. I'm approaching $1 million in legal fees, and we had a prenup.
Legal fees. Samantha Lee hired 3 law firms, and they told her she had a case because the court system, family courts, are biased in favor of women. The chameleon's actions in court expose her true intentions. She's willing to use every tool at her disposal, including the legal system, to achieve her financial goals, contrary to her earlier declarations. But with this airtight prenup, she's fighting an uphill battle. This is essential information for men. We need the details of those prenuptial agreements. John Cena. The fact that Tyrese has to expose her money-making shenanigans is a terrible display for this accountable person trying to help others against women like her.
Basically, not liking being held accountable for your actions and how you've made that man feel. Last but not least, being selfish and unwilling to compromise.
Women can just up and divorce you for no reason and take your children and money with them while destroying your reputation in the process. The chameleon, with a magnetic charisma, appealing looks, and persuasive communication, can be a mesmerizing presence in your life. But remember, appearances can be deceiving.
This is all a game. You're clout chasing. You're something that I don't even know. A simple woman, not into materialistic things, don't care about fame and mansions and popularity. You're everything that you told me and all of your friends and loved ones that you wasn't. If you wanted to be famous, boo-boo, that's all you had to say. You didn't have to play this game that you wasn't. Now you out here playing on single mothers and their emotions, playing on women that are actually in abusive relationships and marriages that are toxic and dark and dysfunctional. That's not what that was.
In dealing with chameleons, be vigilant and watch out for signs of manipulation. Charisma and beauty can be powerful tools, but they can also be wielded to deceive. Beware of those who change colors to suit their own desires. And remember, not everything is as it seems. Man, that's where we working. Protect yourself at all times. This video has officially been highlighted.